If you thought you were going to get all 10 album covers, sorry, I only had room for 4, and these were the ones I thought were most appropriate. America is the 5th studio album by the band 30 Seconds to Mars. Many of you who probably are around the same age as I was grew up with 30 Seconds to Mars and loving their music. It was a very different approach to alternative music, to maybe a little side of emo music as well. There was just something different about them and you liked it. I'm sure many of you, like me, thought when 30 Seconds to Mars was going to release a new album, you were going to long for some of the great alternative rock tunes like we used to get back in, not that long ago, maybe 10 years ago. But yeah, that's not really what we got here. Now, I'm not going to call this album a sellout like many other people probably would. I think some people, I thought this myself. I'm thinking that many people are feeling this is kind of a giant shift, kind of like how people felt when Maroon 5 kind of switched gears. But I don't feel that's exactly what it is. It's kind of an experiment. I think they're trying to play with some of the new types of production, some of the new sound. I don't want to get too emotionally whacked out because I did find a few songs that I thought were okay. Some of them were songs that I don't know if I should have liked because it doesn't sound anything like what they should sound like, I suppose. But I found some interest in at least 2 of them. The first one is Dangerous Night. This one was interesting because Zed does help the production on this one, and you can kind of hear it after you listen to it once or twice. And the other song that I think is worth listening to is Dawn Will Rise. But the one that I think that if you're looking for a traditional 30 Seconds to Mars, that song would be Live Like a Dream. It's an almost 80s vibe kind of song. Worth checking out. Okay, now having said the positive things, I do want to stress that I am disappointed that this is what we got. The other albums did a good job at sticking to the sound that they were known for, and this one is a letdown because it strays way from it. And the other thing that I kind of caught on to while listening and observing the lyrics was that they get a little repetitious. Not the lyrics themselves, but key words. It just felt like it became less original the more I heard the exact same words used in most of their songs. And the other thing that confused me a lot was this is called America. Walk on Water does dive into some political points of view of some kind, or at least, it's trying to. I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe this is going to be a politically challenging kind of album. And I didn't really feel that way throughout the entire album, except for that one song. The biggest takeaway from this album really is that if you're hoping for a 30 Seconds to Mars album, you're not going to get that with this. You're going to get this new idea that Jared Leto and his bandmates decided to try out with some EDM types of production and also some auto-tune, which, to be fair, I don't think sounds horrible. It's just funny that he chose to use it. I could overreact to this, but, I don't feel like I need to. You're going to like it or you're not going to like it. And hopefully in the future, they will release something more geared toward what they are actually good at, or something that will just sound true to their character. After having concluded reviewing this album with production of 85%, creativity 73%, expression and lyrics 79%, this album's vibe's gonna get an okay. I never want to discourage artists from trying new things, but this was just way out in left field. This would have sounded better if another artist had wanted to feature 30 Seconds to Mars in their music. That's how I feel it should have worked. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember, click right here to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment that'll make you say yes.
Started a stranger, a lover in danger, the edge of life, the face of an angel, heart on the ghost, was it all?